Hey guys, it's Leroy Jenkins here. In case you've been living under a rock, the DNC has just exploded. Donna Brazil recently came out saying that the whole entire process was rigged. She said something about Seth Reich, which was very interesting. And Elizabeth Warren went on an interview and said that it was definitely rigged against Bernie Sanders. Now, there was some allegations that the Clinton Foundation basically controlled the DNC, funneled resources directly into a campaign, only gave a little bit of money to everyone else. Also, some allegations that uh, then Senator Obama wasted millions, not wasted, spent basically all the DNC's money and left him in debt. And now Warren is saying that she's walking back from it. She said it wasn't rigged. She said it was unfair, but she said it was definitely biased. But she said in the end it was fair. Excuse me. And this goes back to one of the reasons why I won't vote Democrat anymore, ever again. At all. I was in Northampton once with some friends, a very liberal part of Massachusetts, and that's saying something. It was right after Bernie lost the DNC. It was gonna be Hillary versus Trump. I saw someone spray painted on a bridge, Benedict Warren. And mentally, I've been calling her that ever since. Because there was always from the get-go, allegations that something was going on against Bernie from the Hillary camp. Now, some people were saying it was the superdelegates, which, if you actually do some research on superdelegates, actually everything worked out the way it was, just the media did a very poor job of explaining it to everyone, which is kind of suspicious in a way, because why wouldn't they explain it to everyone? But then again, ratings, so... But it's been pretty clear from the get-go that something's been going on, and Warren, at least back when I liked her, when I was very liberal, very leftist, back when I went to Zuccotti, I mentioned that in my last video, she was very gung-ho, she was very fiery, she jumped right into an issue, and then she would just exploit it and get all the good information to throw out to the public. She did not do that against Clinton. Even though one interview with Clinton, she actually very much alluded to the fact that she felt Clinton was corrupt. Because she ended up, a while back, a very quick explanation of the video, Warren said that she was talking to Clinton back when she was First Lady, and she was explaining to Clinton Hillary Clinton, how there was this law going by that would make it very hard for people to file bankruptcy in certain situations. For those of you who don't know, bankruptcy basically means that you drop most, if not all, of your debt, depending on what the debt is. And this law was going to make it a little bit more difficult to do that, which is very good for credit card companies and banks, because otherwise they won't be able to collect the money. And Hillary Clinton realized it. She was a very quick learner, Warren said, and she went quickly on a campaign to try to stop it from happening, try to stop the bankruptcy bill from proceeding. However, when Hillary Clinton became a senator, she helped pass the bill, this same bill. And when asked why, Warren said that she believed it was because she had different obligations, basically. I'm paraphrasing, I haven't watched the video in a while. I'll try to find it, I might put it in the description. But that just basically puts a little bit of light why I was kind of untrusting of Warren when she didn't immediately attack Clinton and help Bernie. Because Warren and Bernie, their views are like this. They were very compatible, and most people thought that Warren was going to come out and declare for Bernie, and since Warren was very popular with the left in Massachusetts, I personally think that if she endorsed Sanders over Clinton, Sanders would have won Massachusetts. He didn't in the Democratic primaries. Clinton won. And I actually changed my political party to be Democrat so I could vote for Sanders in that election. And she didn't hop on the train for him. She didn't help him out. And then she eventually endorsed Clinton. That's when people started calling her Benedict Warren. And with all these allegations, she apparently went right in and said, yes, it was rigged. She was upset about it. She was angry about it. And now she's taken it back. And I just got a message from a friend of mine who is very much a leftist. Yeah. He's a cool guy. It's actually interesting to have a friend with very different political views than you. Obviously, you can have it feel, respectful. You can have interesting conversations back and forth and trade thoughts. But anyway, he was saying how now he's upset with Warren because it's obvious to him as time goes on, she's becoming more and more establishment. They're getting to her. Maybe she's starting to see money in her bank account that wasn't there before and starting to get to her. Maybe she's getting older and she's becoming more jaded. X, Y, or Z. I don't know. The point is that now she's part of the establishment and the DNC will not fix it. Donna Brazil just came out and said all the stuff about the DNC, everything they're doing wrong. Said it was basically rigged, and everyone knows it, and everyone knew it was rigged. Everyone I talked to during the election said Clinton stole it from Bernie. It was common knowledge. And the DNC won't do anything about it. They'll still just going on as if nothing happened. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Clinton ran again against Trump in 2020. Please, 4 more years of Trump. 4 more years of this. This would be good for the economy. It's just ridiculous that they don't loan. They don't want to loan. They don't care. And now someone in the DNC apparently said their job was to fight white people, to go against white people, so now they're racist? Back when I was younger, it was the left who was for everyone, trying to help everyone, trying to get everyone's rights, and it was the evil right conservatives who were trying to stop people from having rights. Now it's the other way around. Now the conservatives are usually the ones who aren't racist and sexist and bigoted or whatever, and now it's the left. There are exceptions on both sides, of course, and some would argue that President Trump's travel ban is a Muslim ban, but really it's only banned in certain countries. It's just the whole entire world has gone topsy-turvy, and it's because the Democratic Party is too entrenched in its old ways. The old ways which lost the election. I think they get a little bit cocky because they had a good election for a few states. They won a few states Senate-wise, and now they're feeling a little bit cocky. And now the Trump camp has finally had a defeat, which actually might be good for it. But in order to really win, you need to know how to lose. Now, both sides have lost. Both sides have felt a sting of defeat. Both sides have learned something. So people are probably thinking, oh, Trump's definitely going to lose. His whole entire RNC camp is going to go downhill. But we've heard that story before. This race has just begun. And personally, if the Democrat Party doesn't change, which I don't think it will, I think that the RNC is going to have a lot more victories ahead. And I think the pendulum, which was going left for a very long time, is now going to go right. And it's going to stay right. And we're going to have a new generation of people coming in who are mostly right-leaning. And it's going to be an interesting few years, and that's for sure. As long as people like Warren, who once were seen as champions of the people, turn coat and start to become establishment, the DNC doesn't stand a chance. This is Leroy Jenkins. This is a very unplanned video. I do not know how to edit. I don't care anymore. This is my shtick. Deal with it. Thank you for watching, and I'll try to be a little bit more frequent. Don't count it. I'm very unpredictable. But hey, that's fun, right? I mean, look, like Chris Reagan only does a video like once a month. Shoenhead openly admits she basically goes on hibernation until she's going to be gone for a few months. So, this should be fun. Let's see what happens. Woo! I know, you know what, I still need to find a way to end my videos. Let's push the button. The button.